Sony Computer Entertainment America presents a Universal Interactive Studios production.
A game created and developed by Naughty Dog. Bandicoot 4.
Alright, hello everybody and welcome to Crash Bandicoot Warped. This is round 3. We are ready to go. Let's go ahead and select a new game and get this story rolling. There we go, we beat him. That's that.
No! You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I'll see you next time in Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
No, frick you!
Free at last.
Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
None have dared to fail to break Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka Uka, it was that infernal Bandicoot.
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed! But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way for us to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right!
After many eons, my evil twin, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do so. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Alright, thank you very much, Uka Uka. So, let's get this adventure going. So guys, just so you know ahead of time, for the videos, I will be doing anything that's like an odd number, like part 1, part 3, part 5, so on and so on. Those are always going to be the first 3 levels of each world, and then after that, part 2, 4, and 6 will always be levels 4, 5, and a boss. So it's going to be kind of like how I did Crash Bandicoot 2, but without further ado, let's head on into the first level. So we've got Toad Village. Let's go and check out what this place is like.
Crash, 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 why must you always muck in my mud? Oh look, I have a mask helping me too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Okie dokie, level 1, here we go. I am just so excited to tackle on this game. I've waited a very, very long time to tackle on this game, and the reason being is because when I started up doing the Crash Bandicoot series, I feared the first game. The first game was always so difficult in my eyes, and I was like, man, if I want to get the Crash Bandicoots 2 and Warped, I'm going to have to do the first one. So I did the first one. Then when I did the second one, which is my favorite Crash Bandicoot of the series, I do like Crash Bandicoot Warped. It is a very, very close tie in my eyes. But Crash Bandicoot 2 is always my favorite. Crash Bandicoot Warped is so close. Like, it's special in its own ways. If I can have, like, both of them be my fave, I totally would. But, unfortunately, I can only choose one. Ah, frick, I chose the one with freaking Wumpa Fruit. I was trying to go for the extra life, but I failed, which is okay, I guess. Wumpa Fruit's better than getting Jack Squat. I'm impatient, so you'll see a lot of that here soon. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my Crash Bandicoot 1 or 2 Let's Plays, go ahead and check those out. Those are really freaking cool. They're actually some of my favorite pieces of work that I've done. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot Warped, I am so excited to tackle on this. The medieval-like world, like this is probably one of my favorite like levels. I mean, it's the first level of the freaking game. If you go in terms of the order, you get to pick in this game which order you want to go in for the levels. That's a pretty cool feature that they added in this game. I mean, granted, they did that in the second game too. But it's cool how they have it all lined up for you. Like, hey, here's levels 1 through 5. You actually get a little preview as to what level's what, so. Also, we're doing a bonus stage now, so this ought to be some fun times. Yeah, crap. That's going to bother me if I didn't get that one Wumpa Fruit. Also, crates like these bust within 5 hits. So the first few games, it was, you hit them 10 times, and then those Wumpa Fruit will come out. But in this game, it's, you only do it 5 times, and then they bust. So make sure you don't get used to the whole Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 little crate thing. In this game, you hit them 5 times, they break. Which I didn't really actually know until later. Like, I didn't really think about it. And then somebody pointed it out like a couple months back to me, and I was like, what? They bust in like 5 hits? But that's pretty sick. But yeah, guys, if you like this kind of content, make sure you leave a like, thumbs up. I think that's the same thing, actually. Never mind, take that back. Just give a thumbs up or a like, whatever it is. Leave a comment, share this video, all that kind of stuff really helps support the channel. Good stuff. It'd really be appreciated and all that such. I like doing this stuff for you guys, so support back is always something that makes me happy. It's more or less a thing that motivates me. Not that I'm not motivated without it, but seeing it always motivates me so much more to want to do more stuff like this. So make sure you do all that kind of cool stuff, and good things will come for both of us. So, yay, win-win. Oh, jeez, here comes the swordsman. That's a lot of Wumpa Fruit there. Yeah, I was going to say, I better get an extra life. Ugh, frick you. Usually just dodge the enemies, but for the sake of being action-y, I'm actually going to try to kill most of them. I'm going to miss this level. I know that they bring certain levels back multiple times, but... Oh, there you go. Ugh, nice. We're going to be getting a gem here, and now we're going to be leaving the level. Alright, sweet. We got a crystal, and we also got a gem. Now, I'll let you guys know this ahead of time. In my Let's Plays, I always show in the title if I'm going to be doing something 100% or not. None of the Crash Let's Plays I've done are 100%, so I'm not doing a 100% run of this. I just so happen to get every gem in that level. I try to get most boxes, but that's just not going to happen all the time. So anyways, we're going into underwater pressure. Apologies once again if you want 100%, but I'm just not doing that. Oh, I want to put my controller down. I realized my phone was going off. I was like, ooh, if a cutscene plays, I could freaking turn it off. But no, I'm still going for it. Oh, man, the scuba sections. Not gonna lie, probably my least favorite of the sections. No offense to anybody who actually likes these. I'm just not a huge fan of the underwater sections. I will say they're a lot better in this game than they are in something like The Wrath of Cortex. That game and its underwater sections are just, they kill me. They kill me very badly. In this game, at least they're pretty alright. I usually spin to get away from my problems, but in this game, you have to be very careful at the same time, just because spinning can also speed you up to your doom. And also, slowing down is smart. You also want to take things very slowly in case anything comes to nab at you. Frick you. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and get that lump of fruit. Oh, geez, I see a shark. Well, we already have 9 lives. We would have had 10 if I didn't frick up that 1 extra life at the beginning of the 1 round we did, but that's okay. Well, we'll get to... That is me getting rid of the Wumpa Fruit. I can't help but want to speed up. That's my problem. Here we go. Get around those little bombs. Those things are not good in the slightest. Ugh. Get rid of those popperfish, too. Why is my phone... Oh, I just had a video go up. People are liking it or something. Stop with the likes. No, wait. I'm conflicted. Shoot. I don't know what to do. That's my Twitter going off. Usually Twitter tells me if people like my videos, and I know for a fact once it reaches 4 p.m. I start getting people saying like, "Oh, I liked your video." I'm just like, "Oh no, notifications! My phone's going off. It's going crazy." That's enough about my phone. I did want to reach a topic that I never really got to talk about. So I don't really do a whole lot of discussion videos on my channel at all. I think I've done like one once, and then I stopped doing them because I usually just communicate through Twitter. So if you want my opinions on a lot of things, then they'll mostly be on Twitter. So yeah, definitely follow me on there. At the beginning of each video, it tells you to follow me on Twits. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright. But yeah, I never really got to talk too much about the Crash remasters from my channel, so... Because the last time I talked about them was during Crash Bandicoot 2. So, guys, as of this point, we have seen the Crash Bandicoot remastered gameplay for the first game. And my god, does that game look fantastic. I've had several people ask me if I'm hyped for the Crash remasters. And I'm telling you right now, that's probably my most looked forward to game of 2017 so far. Very close to Yooka-Laylee and like the 2 new Sonic games coming out next year, but I don't know. Like, I'm used to seeing stuff like Sonic, and I'm used to kind of seeing stuff like Yooka-Laylee. We haven't had a legit Banjo game in here, so I guess that's a game I really look forward to, but it's a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, so I guess that's why I'm not looking forward to it as much as something like Crash, because Crash is actually something from my childhood. Like, that is something from my childhood being remastered, and I am just so thankful that I actually get to see this kind of stuff happen, you know. So I'm just super thankful to see that these things are going to happen. I know I've said that already like several times, but I will tell you how thankful I am, because I am just super thankful that Activision and all that kind of stuff are on board with this whole Crash thing. So very cool stuff. Jeez, I'm surprised I've actually... Oh no! Sorry if I killed the one fruit, but I was afraid. Oh my god. I hate these bombs. I want to make sure they don't actually touch me. There you go. Sorry, that wall had, like, caught me and I didn't get to keep going. Alright, I'm gonna get back on one of these things. I forgot how long these little water levels are like. They're actually quite long, but I don't think we have too much more to go, because we're already through like 2 of the sections, so I don't think we get any more checkpoints at this point. It's all a matter of getting to the end. There we go. I also love breaking these little red things, because they give some fruit. Though they're only giving like 1 Wumpa fruit. They're mystery boxes with like the little question mark. I always love it when those things give a lot, not just 1. 1 is so sucky. I will say this, for the time, this level actually looks pretty freaking good. We never really had underwater sections since water would always kill Crash. So I guess it is one thing to be happy about. In this game, water doesn't really kill Crash. At least in levels like this. I don't really know any other levels that have water that are going to kill me. I don't really remember too many of those, like, plant water. Oh, wait, that's right. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. I'm impatient. Oh, no, I wanted Uka Uka, like, invincible underwater. That would have been so cool. I don't think I've ever done that before. That'd be quite interesting. I'm sure it's just me with the mask on or something as I'm underwater, but that'd still be cool. Yeah, if you want to... Wow, another gem. I actually did pretty freaking good. I'm getting gems. I never get gems. I'm always too impatient. I just skip over all that stuff. But yeah, there we go. Oh, he lost his pants. Alright, we have done it. Underwater pressure has been done. Sweet. There's a gem to show off that I did really well. Oh yeah, do the crash dance. Chicka 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 chicka. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fwah. Alright, cool. So we have gotten the first 2 levels done. Now we're heading on into the 3rd one. So, this is the first Crash Bandicoot game that implemented that you don't just play as Crash, my friends. You play as Coco, Crash's sister. Alright, here we go. Now this one might be my first death. My first death might not even be with Crash, it might be with Coco. These levels go fast if you press a certain button. I love me some speed. Also, look at this tiger. So adorable. I love the tiger in this game. I may not speed up too much, which I might have just lied to you, because I love speeding up in this level. Yikers. There we go. Oh, I missed a box. Well, first level, I'm not getting a gem. That's for sure. But then again, that was not happening in this in any ways. Because I don't get gems with Coco. That's a no-go. See, like, if we go up here, you can get extra life. I'm not going for the boxes, I'm going for the extra lives. I could use those. Also, if I ever need to grind for lives, just in case, like, in later levels things get tough, I will do so, because I don't like game overs. So, because I remember the first game gave me, like, a gajillion game overs, and that made me, like, a sad panda. So, that's why I did in the 2nd game and the 3rd game, I just sometimes grinded for lives. Don't touch me. Boing! There you go. Oh, that's a lot of Wumpa fruit. That's a lot of wimpy fruit. That's a lot of whoop whoop. Alright, watch out for these dragons. I do love the music here. The music here is not only some of my favorite, but the level's atmosphere is awesome. I love Japan. Japan is just one of the coolest countries ever. And I know a lot of people like bring up the fact that Japan has a lot of issues in other countries, but it's like, what country doesn't have issues? Come on now. Don't give me that whole, oh, but Japan isn't all rainbows and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's, they've got issues. It's like, I would assume so. Every country has issues. But enough about countries. That's kind of weird to talk about during a Crash Bandicoot Let's Play. But anyways, there we go. I missed 11 crates. Not too bad. I love how you just, there you go. It's all about the love, guys. It's all about that love. Also, it is so weird to see Coco playable. I wonder what she's going to look like in the Crash Remasters. It's going to be some pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty sure they're not showing it off because she's a gameplay character. But either way, like, I don't know. I think it'll be really interesting to play as Coco in the Warped Remaster. Also, the motorcycle section. You got to wonder what that's going to be like. So, cool stuff. Alright, we're switching out with Coco. And guys, that is all the time I have for today on Crash Bandicoot Warped. I know this is kind of a shortish video for the series, but I did say that I'm going to be dividing the videos by like the first 3 levels, and then 4, 5, and then the boss. So these videos might be shorter than other things I've done. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Crash Bandicoot Warped, and I will see all of you wonderful people next time. Take care.